Hi, I'm Jasmine.
Hi, I'm Destiny.
And we are former beauty store employees, and today we're playing Never Have I Ever. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, how long did you work at a beauty store?
Like on and off for about like 3 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah. How about you?
I think it was 2 years, 2 or 2.5.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Never have I ever befriended customers and did their makeup outside of my job. I have not. Oh, that's great. Go ahead, get your hustle.
I did. So I had a woman come in and I did her makeup and she was like, "Can you do my wedding makeup?" And I was like,
weddings are a thing.
But this is the thing. I wasn't allowed to accept any form of payment from her.
Yeah, because I get like you can't be tipped at work.
Right.
I get that. But like outside of it?
Yeah, she was weird about it.
So what did you do?
I didn't take the money. And looking back, I should have took the money.
Honestly, you really should have.
Because they pay. People shell out.
Not even in like a Visa gift card?
Not a cup of coffee, not a nothing. Never have I ever upsold someone for a product they didn't need.
Like added something on for something they didn't need?
That was the name of our game.
I'm not a good liar.
Listen, I don't know how it was where you worked, but our whole, like, we had like goals to meet every day. I don't know if you guys did.
Yeah.
And like being that it was like one brand, you had to really.
You really did.
Versus like, there's 50 brands, like, you know, it was like, this is it.
Exactly.
So it's like, you need this cleanser, you need this serum, you need that mascara,
Yeah.
you need it.
I feel like I was like, if you don't want it, I don't want you to have it.
That's how I want it to be, right? Right. I don't want it for you if you don't want it.
Right? Never have I ever done services for a customer and got paid under the table. I have not. Customers all the time would be like, let me just tip you.
Always.
Or let me do this for you.
Always.
And no.
Yeah, no, people would always be like, oh, here's a 20, or here, especially like prom makeup and
Yes.
like stuff like that. It's like, you just gotta politely decline.
Yeah. I'm like, go ahead and leave a review and mention my name. Knowing damn well they would not.
Never have I ever injured myself at work.
Have you?
One day, I decided to wear heels to work. I was feeling myself, and that just wasn't good. I don't know if I like tripped and rolled my ankle, but I remember just kind of like, and just feeling it and like being like, and I didn't bring extra shoes, of course. So I'm like, my ankles are quaking all day as I'm doing makeup. So yeah.
I would run to the nearest Skechers.
It's true.
Got some non-slip shoes. Never have I ever been asked out on a date by a customer. Duh. Yeah. People do that all the time. And especially for a lot of my time, I worked in fragrances.
Oh.
So it would be a lot of men looking for either fragrances for their significant others or for themselves. And I'm like, I know what you want, so let me tell you what fragrance you should wear. And I'm like, you know, a woman who would love to smell it. And they just took that too far.
One was actually really awkward. He came in with his wife and like sat his wife down and was like, excuse me. And I was like, well, yes. And he was like, I want you to make her look like you. Oh! And I was like, and she just sat there like, and I was like,
She was like, me too.
right? I was like,
Wow. Oh no.
It was really uncomfortable. Never have I ever told someone we were out of a product and we weren't.
I probably have, but I didn't know.
I have willingly and knowingly.
Why?
Sometimes you get those annoying customers who like, so the store I worked at, they were notorious for these like shimmery eyeshadows and there was like 50 of them.
Oh.
And she was like, I want cupcake and 4 of them. And I'm like, we only have 3 of them. So I'd like go in the back, not find it, or find like one left, but be like, you know what, like it really, the moral of the story is, it depends on how they treat me. If you're rude to me,
True.
then I'm gonna say we don't have anything left, knowing we got a full cupboard full of 50 of them in the back. So I've done that before where she's like, go get it. And I'm like, we don't have any more.
No. Yeah, you're right. I don't consciously remember doing that, but I feel like if someone was trying to act a fool with me, I'd be like,
sorry, we're
fresh
all
out.
out of your shade, even though we have a brand new shipment right in the back full of all of them. I'd be like, we don't have any
As I'm
more.
holding it, I'd be
Right,
like, we're out. Never have I ever thought about quitting.
There are many days.
Yeah, I feel like that's healthy.
Yeah, it's healthy.
You should think about quitting.
It's true. It's healthy.
No one wants to be too comfortable.
I love that.
Yeah.
Did you have like a moment where you were like, This is it.
There was one moment where I felt threatened by a customer that I was like, I don't know if makeup's worth this.
That's scary.
You know?
Yeah, no.
So that was kind of odd.
I don't know if I had a defining moment. Maybe just like too many of like rude people and their children. Just our store was very pristine, and this one lady came in with like 4 kids. One of them took the lipstick tester and was just drawing on the wall. I literally was just like, there's nothing I can do, because like you don't want to be the one telling somebody to get her child, like, you know,
right.
And I can't snatch him up, so I'm like,
exactly.
I want to leave. I was like, I can't do this anymore. And like she was very rude, didn't buy anything, made a whole mess of the store, and we had a couple of those, and I just was like, is this worth the 50% off?
Exactly. No.
Never have I ever been yelled at by a customer.
Oh, so many times.
We are not here to fix your problems.
No.
All of them. There's a small circle of problems we can fix for you. That's really it. I did your makeup. Like, why are you screaming?
Right.
Or like, you didn't like it. Why are you screaming?
Trust me, I was ready to pop off too.
Same.
I was like, please let me.
My customer service game is, I'm like, ma'am, I need you to, ma'am.
Yep.
Like, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we have people that are like, ma'am, I'm so sorry. I'm like, move. I've had people throw the receipt at me.
Oh.
I'm like, meet me outside this mall.
Right.
People just get like really just rude. Like, just don't.
Never have I ever done someone's makeup bad on purpose.
You are. I have a really, it's kind of a sad story.
Tell me.
That's what I'm like, I don't know. So.
Tell as much as you can.
Anyway, this lady came in. She had like darker skin, and her husband was with her. But he came in and he was like, I need you to make her fair. And I was like,
oh.
You need me to do it? And their like little daughter was with them, and I'm like, fair. So I put like her color on her. He was like too dark, and I was like, for reference, she was maybe my tone. I probably put a shade of like a Caucasian person on her, and he was like,
no.
Perfect. And I was like, let me try like one more, and it was just like complete. He was like, oh, we don't want that, and I was like, oh, well, this is her. This is the most fair. He was like, is this fair? I'm like, this is the most fair one we have, and like. He was like, well, we don't want that. And I was like,
that is
hallelujah.
Tragic.
I've never had anything like that. And like the daughter was right there, like young daughter. And I'm like, you're so beautiful, don't try to change your skin.
No. Yeah, that's.
So it was a sad reason, but I was like, I have to fuck her makeup up, because you're not gonna walk out of here and say, I did your makeup and you're looking like that.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So I gave her a sample of her color on the side. I was like, hey, so like this is your color. I was like, hey, so to try this.
I feel like we were pretty standard.
Yeah. Like,
you know?
Nothing
I feel like you might have had a couple more experience than I've had.
Yeah. And I don't know why that is. Like, I don't know. My makeup store was so like small, and like I feel like not that popular.
Right.
So, but the few experiences I did have were like wild.
Yeah. You also had like people who were like loyal to your brand.
True. Very true.
And my store was very like open to tourism. Like anybody could walk in and find anything.
That's so true.
Yeah. But this was fun.
This is really fun, yeah. Yay.